Today is January 3rd, 2022, and in this video, I'm gonna break down the massive risk I'm taking to drop out of college, go full-time on YouTube, and try to make $50,000 from a side business. I know you guys are probably thinking,
hold up, wait a minute.
Because I think a lot of you guys thought I didn't go to college. The truth is, I kinda did and kinda didn't, since I enrolled at the local college in my area to take 2 classes. The first one being a German class, which is a language I speak fluently, and the second one being a math class, which, let's just say, didn't go so well. My thought process with at least trying college, despite being pretty successful already with the businesses I was doing, was I honestly wasn't ready to take a big risk in my life yet. I don't know if a lot of you guys relate, but as I was in high school, I really didn't think much about what would happen after the fact. I kind of just went to class every day, tried to get decent grades, and as soon as I got home from school, it was showtime. I'd often grind late into the night on all of the different businesses I was doing. Fast forward to when I finished high school, I already had 80,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I was earning at minimum $5,000 a month from my businesses. That's a pretty good income for someone who's just starting out, but because I didn't really have the confidence yet to just go all in on my businesses, I decided to enroll in a couple classes at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Behind me right here, as you guys can see, is the building where I went to math class every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I have to say, although this class absolutely sucked, I gotta give it some thanks since it helped me figure out what I want to do. My initial thought process with taking 2 college classes was just like it would be in high school, I would have more than enough time to run my businesses. Well, at least in my experience, college is completely different. The stuff they teach you inside this building is actually hard as popped up on the screen is one of the equations I got for the calculus class, and boom, right there is the solution to that problem. As you guys can see, this class was not very easy, and the worst part about it is the professor for this class basically just mumbled under his breath in a super strong foreign accent, so it was like super hard to understand him. Nothing against him, but it was just really annoying because I had to teach myself that class alone, and there'd be so many times where I worked all day and it'd be 11 p.m. at night, and I gotta do a bunch of math problems I frankly don't care about. What gets most people through college is the motivation to get a degree so they can do their dream job in the future. The only issue is I already have my dream job, which is a blessing, but that means that college would really only be a backup option. This class that takes place in this building right here made me realize that at least for the next year, I'm gonna take a year off of school and go for what I actually want to do full time. The people I interviewed about this had mixed feelings. Do you think it's a good idea for me to drop out of college to be a full-time YouTuber?
Absolutely, man. Go for it.
I would. Fuck college, man. Motherfucker, I'm smarter than I'm smarter than half the college students anyway.
Alright, before that, how many friends do you got right now?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
This is my 10 subscriber special.
Hell no.
It depends on what you want to do.
And there was one point in my life I wanted to drop out of school and then, started my own social media channel, and I had a lot of pressures from my parents, so I didn't end up doing that.
As you guys can tell from that, most people definitely think it would be a better idea for me to continue with college. In fact, even my own parents, who saw me build everything I do now up from scratch and know to the full extent how much money you can make from online business, told me that they'd much rather see me stay in school than to do what I just did.
Dropped out 9th grade and I got rich.
Didn't you get expelled?
I have to say though, my parents are still overall pretty supportive of my decision to take a year off of school to focus on the businesses, and I think that's thanks to all the videos I showed them of Graham Stephan or me, Kevin, making millions of dollars a year. Shout out to you guys if you're watching this, because I guess you helped me drop out of college. Jokes aside, when I show my parents videos like that, I think it really opens their mind to just how much money you can make on the internet, because you have to think back to their day. In the 1980s, that stuff didn't exist. It's pretty much ingrained in most people's minds that you need a college degree to be successful, but to end this segment off, let me tell you guys this. If you guys want a certain job and that job requires a college degree, obviously go to college, ideally Harvard. But for most of you watching this who probably want to own your own business in the future, college is entirely up to you. If you're already making money from a business and you don't need support from your parents anymore, just go for whatever it is you want to do. But if you guys aren't there yet, I'd recommend you do that business on the side and continue doing school. I personally did it for the past 4 years, and although it kind of sucked, it taught me how to work hard and that there's a lot more time in a day than you think. So guys, I've made it clear that at least for the next year, I won't be continuing with college, but now comes the question, what am I gonna do with this newfound freedom with my time and also the ability to travel wherever I want? Starting things off, within the next week, I've got to be completely moved out of this apartment you guys see behind me. I subleased it to someone else and they move in on January 10th. So I've got about 7 days from now to move out of this apartment, and that's going to be interesting. On top of that, within the next month, in like February at some point, I'm going to be moving to the city of Austin, Texas with 2 of my friends. I know some of you guys may be confused why I'm moving to Texas over other cities like LA, New York, or Las Vegas, like all of the other finance YouTubers did. The truth is, I'm a very cheap person, so that crosses out both LA or New York. And on top of that, in Texas, I have a bunch of different connections, surprisingly. Off the top of my head, I can probably think like 8 people I know in Texas who I can definitely make a lot of cool videos with and work together with business-wise. An article recently came out about Austin, Texas becoming the next technology/entrepreneur hub, so that just goes to show the city is full with a bunch of people who want more for themselves than just working a 9-to-5 job for 40 years. I think surrounding yourself around great people is absolutely essential, and it's something I'm missing a little bit here in Wisconsin. Sure, I have friends, they're absolutely awesome, but none of them have the same goals as me to like build a business and make a ton of money online. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Your continued support over the last couple years really means the world to me. I hope you guys stay with me on this journey, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.